Have you ever felt like your world is falling apart? Like no matter how hard you try, life keeps knocking you down? Financial struggles, family problems, or just the crushing weight of failure? It feels like too much. You feel exhausted, lost, hopeless. And in those moments you wonder if it's even worth continuing. If you're feeling this way, you are not alone. And I want you to keep watching because this is for you. Life has a way of testing us, doesn't it? It throws challenges our way, sometimes when we least expect it, and often when we feel least equipped to handle them. And it's in those moments, when the weight of these struggles starts to feel overwhelming, that we can start to question everything. We might be dealing with the stress of financial burdens, bills piling up, the constant worry of making ends meet, or perhaps it's the loneliness of feeling like no one understands what you're going through, like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Maybe it's the fear of failing those who depend on you, your family, your loved ones, the fear that you won't be able to provide for them or be the pillar of strength they need. These emotions, the stress, the loneliness, the fear, they are real, and they are heavy. It's important to acknowledge that, to give yourself permission to feel them. Don't try to suppress them or pretend they don't exist, because the more we try to push these emotions down, the more intense they become. Instead of seeing these emotions as your enemy, try to see them as messengers. They are signals, telling you that something needs to change, that something isn't right. They are your inner compass, guiding you towards a path of healing and growth. And that change, that journey towards a brighter tomorrow, begins with how you respond to these struggles. It begins with understanding that while you may not be able to control the challenges that life throws your way, you can control how you react to them. Right now, you might feel like you're at your breaking point. The weight of the world feels like it's crushing you. You might be thinking, I can't do this anymore, and that's okay. It's okay to feel that way. You're human. You're allowed to have moments of weakness, moments of doubt. You may even have thoughts that scare you, thoughts that whisper, what's the point of it all? And in those moments I want you to remember this. You are not alone. I've been there too. I know what it feels like to be completely overwhelmed, to feel like giving up is the only option. But here's the thing about breaking points. They're not the end. In fact, they're often the turning point. Think about it. Think about all the incredible people throughout history who have faced unimaginable hardships, who have gone through bankruptcies, who have experienced the pain of broken relationships, who have lost everything they held dear. Some of the strongest, most resilient people we know, people who have inspired millions with their courage and determination, were once at rock bottom. They know what it means to hit that breaking point, but they didn't let it define them. They didn't let it be the end of their story. They dug deep, found the strength within, and used their experiences to fuel their journey forward. And you can too. You have that same strength within you. It may be buried under layers of pain and doubt right now, but it's there. And I promise you, you are strong enough to find it again. You are strong enough to rewrite your story. Chapter 3. What to do when life feels overwhelming. So, what can you do when you feel like your world is crumbling around you? How do you even begin to pick up the pieces when it feels like everything is falling apart? Here are 4 steps that have helped me, and I believe they can help you too. First, pause and breathe. Before you make any decisions, before you say anything you might regret, before you let the fear and overwhelm consume you, just stop. Take a deep breath in. Hold it, and exhale slowly. Give yourself a moment to process everything that's happening. When our emotions are running high, our logic runs low. We don't always make the best decisions when we're feeling overwhelmed, so give yourself the gift of a pause. Second, talk to someone. You might be thinking, but I don't want to burden anyone with my problems, or no one will understand what I'm going through. Trust me, someone will. There's someone out there who cares about you, who wants to help. It could be a family member, a close friend, a therapist, or even a stranger online who has been through similar struggles and understands the pain you're feeling. And if you don't feel comfortable talking to another human being just yet, that's okay too. You can even speak to AI assistants like ChatGPT. Sometimes, just the act of verbalizing what's on your mind, even to an AI, can help you process your thoughts and feel less alone. The important thing is to not keep everything bottled up inside. Third, take small steps. You don't have to fix everything overnight. You don't have to have all the answers right now. Focus on what you can control. If you're struggling financially, start by creating a budget, even if it's just a simple one. If you're feeling stuck in your career, apply for one job today. If you're feeling overwhelmed by everything on your plate, take a short walk, spend a few minutes meditating, or listen to your favorite song. Small steps consistently taken lead to big changes over time. Fourth, find your purpose. What is it that keeps you going, even when everything seems dark and hopeless? Is it your children? Your dreams? Your faith? Whatever it is, hold on to it. Let it be the light that guides you forward, the anchor that keeps you grounded during the storms of life. Chapter 4, Final Encouragement. Life can be incredibly challenging, there's no denying that. But it can also be incredibly beautiful and rewarding. And the truth is, it's the challenging times. The times when we feel like we're being tested beyond our limits that shape us into the people we're meant to become. If you take nothing else from this video, take this. You are here for a reason. You have a unique purpose to fulfill, a contribution to make to the world that only you can make. And the world needs your light, especially now. You are not alone in this journey. There are millions of people around the world who are going through similar struggles, who understand the pain you're feeling, and who are cheering you on. We are all connected, and we are all in this together. And your story is not over yet. This is just a chapter, a difficult chapter, but just a chapter nonetheless. The pain you're feeling now, the fear, the uncertainty, it won't last forever. One day, and that day will come, you'll look back at this moment and see that it was just a turning point, a catalyst for growth and transformation. So keep going. Keep fighting for yourself, for your dreams, for the people you love. And if this message resonated with you, if it gave you even a glimmer of hope, please share it with someone who might need it. You never know who might be struggling in silence, who might need to hear these words today. You've got this. I believe in you. Outro, you are not alone. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. More life-changing content is coming your way.